All right, so you're thinking about moving to Burbank, California? I just moved here within the last month, so I would love to give you the perspective of somebody that just moved here and some of the things I've experienced living here so far. So those of you that have lived here longer than I have and that know the area better, feel free to chime in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. So I moved to Burbank, one kind of a general reason is because I needed to grow and move away from my hometown. I love my hometown, good old Simi Valley, but I just did not see myself growing there. And I don't know if any of you have dealt with the same thing where you kind of feel stagnant in one area, and it can even be with a job. You kind of feel like you need to make a move or adjust somewhere else in your life in order to grow and prosper. So that was one big reason. So my lovely girlfriend Lizzie and I were living there, and we just did not see ourselves living there for much longer. And crazy thing is we were actually getting ready to pack our bags and move to Miami. But out of the blue, she landed a nice career job in the film industry here in downtown LA. Has a whole 9 yards. So we were kind of like, you know what? We'll stay here. We'll make it happen here. I'll continue to be a realtor out here in LA, and we'll be okay. So yeah, that's how that happened. But how did we land in Burbank? So Burbank seemed to be a nice happy medium for us. It's far enough from downtown LA and Hollywood where we're out of the crazy hustle and bustle of everything, but it's close enough where we could be there within 30 minutes or less if we need to. So location wise, it's pretty much perfect for us. Burbank has its own downtown and busy areas, but it also has a small town feel to it, which is super comforting. It has those busy areas, but there's also those quiet residential neighborhoods where families reside, and I don't know, it's just a good little mixture, and I really enjoy it. It has great food, shopping, entertainment, grocery stores, pretty much everything you need in a town, which is amazing. I'm a big foodie, so I was excited to see that there's a lot of food options out here. I remember the first night we got here, we actually had some tacos from a really good taco place. I forget what it's called, but I'll put it over here so you guys can check it out. There's a Porto's here, which if you've never had Porto's, you're missing out completely. I would drive 30 minutes just to go to Porto's, and they can have a long line sometimes, but that line is worth it. I know there's a lot of mom and pop shops out there and small businesses, which you should always support. I just haven't had the chance to try them yet. So if any of you know the area pretty well and have any good recommendations for me to try, please let me know, because I'm dying to check them out. So as far as shopping, you definitely have some options to choose from. If you need to go to a mall, you have the Burbank Town Center, which is in downtown. Has all your options there. You have your Macy's, H&M, all those clothing stores, and of course the little food spots there as well. There's also the Burbank Empire Center, which has a lot of options as well. It has your Best Buy, your Michaels, Nordstrom Rack, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Target, Lowe's, pretty much everything there. You can also take a walk down Magnolia Boulevard and check out all those small businesses out there. Also keep in mind, Burbank has the biggest IKEA in all of North America. So you'll never run out of options when it comes to shopping. So as far as entertainment, there seems to be a lot of things to do around here. So cool thing is it's pretty much backed up to a mountain. So you have a lot of your outdoorsy stuff like hiking and your bike trails. There's a good golf course here. There's farmers markets. There's the Warner Brothers studio tour. There's just so much to do out here. I just want to get out there and try everything out. So something I noticed about Burbank that is super cool is the area is split up into multiple different districts that have different feels to them. So you have the downtown district where City Hall and the town center is at. Right next to that, you have the beautiful Hillside district, which is pretty much just a residential area. You have the airport district, which you guessed it has an airport as the Hollywood Burbank Airport. There's the media district, which has all your major studios. And there's Magnolia Park, which is a mixture of residential and small businesses. So when it comes to schools in the area, I've heard some good things about the school district, but again, I can't speak out of experience on that. I didn't go through this school district, but according to greatschools.org, you have some options when it comes to elementary, middle, and high schools that are at 7 out of 10 and above. So that's good to see. And from what I've seen, the schools look pretty much clean and kept up, and Burbank High School almost looks like a college. It's massive. So one thing that Lizzie brought up when we were making our move out here was that she wanted to feel safe and comfortable being able to go outside of her own house. For example, going on a run. And when we got out here, we were actually pleasantly surprised of how nice and kept up and clean it was. At least where we're staying at. We're staying at pretty close to the downtown district and the hillside area. So it's a mixture of that residential side, and it just feels very neighborhood safe and family oriented. So she's definitely happy that she could go outside in peace and not feel like she's going in a sketchy area. So we're happy about that for sure. So when it comes to the real estate market, it is considerably expensive out here. So the average starting price for a condo, townhouse, for if you're looking at like a 2 or 3 bedroom, you're pretty much looking at least $650,000 to $850,000. And for a regular house, single family residence, you're looking more towards like $1 million to $1.3 million. So yes, Burbank is considerably above the national average when it comes to the housing market prices. But again, we're living in Los Angeles still. So a lot of media and entertainment companies are here. That's where a lot of the money comes from around this area. So that is definitely something to consider. You know what, let's go tour a few places. I'm gonna show you what your money gets you for a condo townhouse, and then I'm gonna show you what you get for a real single family house. So let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna go show you what $700,000 gets you here in Burbank. We're going to a condo. It's in the hillside area, kind of near downtown. It's a 2-bed, 2-bath, about 970 square feet. So let's go check it out. Okay, so now we are on our way to go check out a single family residence here in Burbank. It's in the Magnolia Park area, just under $1.4 million. It's a 4-bed, 3-bath, and it's about 2,300 square feet. So let's go check that out. All right, we're back home. So, little Lizzie cameo right here. Fun fact, I actually made that for her 1 year for Valentine's Day. How creative, right? Okay, so anyways, like I said, I've only been here for like a month now, and I haven't seen it all just yet, but I really do enjoy it out here. And the few cons I could only really think about is one, housing prices. It's fairly expensive out here, and as you know, LA is expensive, so that's one con. Two, traffic could feel pretty heavy out here during those rush hours, and I don't know if it's just me because I come from a smaller town where traffic is basically non-existent, but that is one con that I have as well. And those are the only really 2 cons I have as of now, and you know, that may change down the road, who knows, and maybe I'll update you then. But I really hope you enjoyed this little tour of Burbank I was able to give you, and I hope you gained or learned something new from it. And in the comments, please let me know if you're actually thinking about coming here or you already do live here. I'd love to know. I'd love to hear your thoughts and your perspective. So yeah, leave me a comment, leave a like, show me some love, And I'll see you guys in the next one.